The reason you suck with women is because you're awkward, you're weird, and you're not cool. Like, you can be awkward and weird, but if you're cool, like, those things don't matter. Like, the coolness factor is what matters. Now, a lot of people, like, they model themselves after who they, like, idolize, right? So think about it this way, like, what kind of content do you consume? Like, who do you want to be like when you grow up? Now ask yourself, is that person fucking cool? Like, because if they're not cool, like, then that is why you are not cool. So I grew up in a different time. Like, the times that I grew up, I watched movies. Like, I wasn't so plugged into the internet. So I got to, like, I have a very eclectic movie taste. I like, one of my favorite directors is Quentin Tarantino. And if you watch his movies, you see what fucking cool looks like, right? Like, now we watch, kids nowadays, like, guys nowadays watch streamers. And they use streamers as a reference on how to be. But, like, streamers have to stay in their house because no one wants to actually be around them. Like, and they find their connection through the internet. But if you want real love, like, outside of the internet, then you have to, like, learn how to be fucking cool. Like, you can still be weird and awkward, but if you're weird and awkward and you're not cool, like, you're repulsive. No, meaning no one wants to be around you. You have no magnetism. It literally kills your magnetism. Like, and then you hope to, like at that point, it doesn't matter how much money you have, how good you look, you know, like, none of that shit matters. What you can do, you can provide. Like, it's, women are not looking for transactions, they're looking for connections. And they're not gonna want to connect with somebody that's, like, miserable to be around, that's, like, tripping over anything and everything, that's overly opinionated and always in a negative way, like, can always see the bad in any situation, right? Like, that sucks the life out of anybody you're around. Anybody that's trying to be positive and have a good life, like, oh, boo fucking who, they have to hear you, right? So if you don't learn how to be chill and be fucking cool, learn to be empathetic, have compassion for other people, right? Like, and these are things that once you learn, you know, and you live life that way from that point forward. So, like, if you don't learn these things, like, attraction doesn't mean shit. Like, attraction is initial, but, like, women are no longer, like, wanting to have sex with guys that they are just attracted to. Like, they'll do it, you know, maybe once or twice, but you're not going to have anything consistent. You know what I mean? They want to have sex with somebody that's going to connect with them, because connection is part of how they orgasm. Like, and guys don't understand that. Guys will sooner believe, it's easier for a guy to believe that women do not have an orgasm, that they don't orgasm, it's not a real fucking thing, than it is to, like, understand that for women, connection is part of sex. So having meaningless, connectionless sex is, like, never going to be as good as, like, having sex with somebody that you love and that you know loves you. You know what I mean? Like women are done with that shit. So all the gaming gurus and shit out there that I, like, for the most part, that I see, like all they're focusing in is attraction. But who you are as a person, like, who you emulate, you know, what you think is cool, like, is repulsive. Disrespect is repulsive. Anti-magnetism pushes people away. And then you wonder why there's no chemistry and there's no spark. And you wonder why the fuck you get ghosted. Well, you're defensive and you have to explain everything so that you're fucking right all the fucking time. People would rather ignore somebody and just hope that they never have to see that person again than try and fix them. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be fixed, but then you don't want to be fixed. Like when people try and help, you have to be fucking right. And as long as you have to be right and you're fucking depressed and you have an excuse for fucking everything, you will never change. You will never fucking change. You will always be the same. So don't go thinking that, like, having a girlfriend is going to change that. Like, you have to change to attract a girlfriend. What you've done up until now has been fucking trash. Like, be better. Learn more. Improve. Stop being such a fucking pussy. Wake the fuck up. Do hard shit. Life is an adventure that is only lived, really, by adventurers. What is an adventurer? Someone who's not fucking scared. Or who feels the fear, is scared, and does it the fuck anyways. Has courage. Right? Like, go do shit that scares you. Stop living this fucking easy, like, cookie cutter life. Like, fuck, go make some mistakes. Get your fucking heart broken. If you have never been, like, had a broken heart, marriage is like the ultimate goal. Finding somebody that's gonna be with you for life, like, no matter what. Like, the level of love that I have for my wife is on a different level. Like, you literally, if you've never had a girlfriend, you can't even comprehend the levels of love that I have between me and my wife. You just can't. Like, you want it to be explained. What you lack the vocabulary and the context to even understand what it is to have the level of love that you can have with another person. Like the acceptance, like the care, like the trust, the communication, the friendship, the energy sharing, the life sharing, the experience sharing, the ups and the downs of life. Like, I never ever have to be alone. Like, and all I had to do was, like, learn how to be compassionate, have empathy, have the courage to approach the beautiful girl in the club. Like, be okay with getting shot down, be okay with who I am, right? Like, at the time I met my wife, I was a single dad. You know, me and my baby moms didn't work out. I was in the Navy. I was home on leave. I was, you know what I mean, in Virginia, like, stationed in Virginia. I had a daughter, you know, and had a daughter, like, when I had her, it was just me. And that changes you. Like, that enables you to like you have to change. Like, things make you not change. Like, before I had my daughter, I was a piece of shit sailor. And then I had my daughter, and then it was like, holy shit, I gotta straighten up. Like, I gotta live for more than just me. Like, you gotta be better, you know? And then, so I got better. I learned to, like, control myself, like, learn things on the journey, you know, picked up tools on the way, like, have a plethora of crazy experiences. And then eventually met my wife, and who I was by the time I met her, you know, like, I was who I needed to be to get her. Like, you don't just snap your fingers and you wake up there like, oh, I'm already, like, people should adapt to me. They should want me for who I am. It's like, okay, sure, they should. But are you somebody that people like? You know what I mean? Like, no, nobody, like, there's things that, there's, like, personality traits that everybody finds, like, just, like, a terrible to be around. Make a person terrible to be around. You know what I mean? Like, you become an energy vampire, and people, like, are a lot more aware of their, like, energy control. So, yeah. Anyways, that's my take on today. Yeet.